Okay, I think we're ready to roll tonight. Okay, tonight we have Ismail. Yeah, he's going to be sharing his landscape photos, and I think he's got some specific, like exotic location that he's going to share with us tonight. So thank you very much. I know you are traveling, but taking the time to actually share with us tonight. Really appreciate it. Yeah. And I think for PhotoJam, we've been seeing a lot of like wildlife and what else? Trips and all that. I think this is going to be very welcome. So, Ismail, thank you for sharing with us tonight. We're really looking forward to following you on this journey. And then you can share your screens. And then I think we are quite a noisy bunch here, so off and on people will ask questions.
No worry. Yeah, do interrupt. Okay, on. Okay. Everybody see the screen?
Yes, beautiful.
Now let's begin. Okay. As you can see, this photo is taken in Iceland. Yeah. So this is actually a story of my experience with the SONY 1635GM lens, which I think is the most versatile landscape lens. Yeah. All right. Okay. Brief introduction to the agenda of this presentation. I'll start with a brief introduction about myself, the lens itself, and the filter that I use for the lens. And I'll be sharing the images as well as the experiences. And before Q&A, what I will do is I will share a 10 minutes video of 2 weeks trip compressed into 10 minutes. My Iceland trip. So it will be premiered tonight. All right. I'm based in KL, an architect by training. I'm currently working with a developer. I've been the SONY Alpha Guru since February 2020. I started landscape and cityscape photography back in 2012, quite a long time. And started bird photography in 2019. I've done also some sharing on bird. I have this certificate, Sijil Kemahiran Malaysia, SKM. Also the product ambassador for Nisi Filter and Photo Tripod. And I do conduct physical and online workshops. Currently on the online now. All right. I'm privileged to lead several photography trips since 2015 until 2019. Last one being Bromo in September 2019. So I've been to South Island twice, 2016. And then Bromo 2018, I went again in February 2019, and then September 2019. North Island, August 2018, Iceland, September 2018. So, when I went to Hong Kong, it was rainy. It was rainy most of the time. So I didn't get to shoot cityscapes. So I got nothing to share on Hong Kong. All right. Now, why G Master Lens? I will share a short video shortly. But generally, it is the premium G Master Lens series. It has two extreme spherical elements. This will capitalize on the high megapixel cameras. And then it has this 11 blade and it has this nano AR coating which eliminates glare and ghosting. So it has dust and moisture in its design. Let me just share a short video of what the lens is all about. This is about the G Master lens. all these elements gives the lens the sharp corner to corner. And of course, the sweet spot is f8. All my cityscapes, I use f8. Look at the bokeh, it's clean bokeh, it's not onion ring bokeh. All the elements. Lens is not that heavy. There's an 11 blade that gives you that. I had this lens when I was first introduced. Focusing is very fast. It has this fluorine coating or moisture. Okay, I'll share back the sorry. Okay, so the lens has a constant f8 aperture, so that gives you that nice bokeh. And also can be used for photography very well. Sharpness throughout the focal length from 16 to 25. It's light and compact, about 600 plus grams. It is optimally designed for high resolution cameras, 24 megapixels and above. It's fast, responsive, precise autofocus. One thing I like about this is I can use my VC filter 100 mm system. It has an 82 mm filter thread. Unlike some of the other SONY lenses where I need to upgrade to the 150 mm filter. It's more, to me personally, it's more expensive and a bit cumbersome to carry. For me, it's the most versatile lens for a landscaper. I can use it for landscape. I can use it for portraits, streets at 35 mm, and I use it for astrophotography. I will share it. Okay, yeah, this is a filter system that I use, courtesy of Lee Photo. Thank you very much. Yeah, it comes with a 86 mm landscape CTL. This is the main adapter, 82. Then you have step-up rings, 77, 72, and 67. So it has a landscape. So with the landscape, most of the time I would have the CPL on my lens. These are all the filters that I carry to my, travel photography trips. The landscape CPL, I have the 3-stop ND8. Yeah, I have graduated ND8 soft. I don't use hard. I use only soft. Then I have the ND64 stop. Then I have the 10 stop. Yeah. Call it. Then I have this filter from Lonely Spec. It's called Pure Night. This is to reduce light pollution. Yeah? Whenever I take the cityscape. Then I only got this. When I got this, and then PKP. So I didn't get a chance to really use it. Okay, and then I have also this sharp style which I shared 2 weeks ago on Sony Alpha Universe, which is the focusing filter. It helps you to focus on stars. All right, let's go local landscape first. This was taken at Alamanda Putrajaya, and this was like I think one of the earlier shots that I took with the lens. Yeah, this was in December 2017, and this is an HDR photo. Yeah? 9 exposure HDR. You can see the exposure is all balanced. My lines and shadows are all balanced. Okay. This was taken from the traders Skybar. Yeah? If once this MCO is lifted, if you want to go there, you can go there. Have a drink there. Don't sit there for free, but yeah, I'll order a drink or some snacks, and yeah, you can go and shoot there. Best is to shoot with 12 to 16 mm. Go 18, it'll be a bit tight. The composition will be very tight. So the best is 12, 14, or 16. This was taken at 16. This was also taken January to 18. At that time, I think the Four Seasons just took down the tower crates. This was a session with Aman dekat River of Life, one of the Sony workshops that conducted. There's a photo there of all the participants taking photos of the area. Yeah. This was last time when it has the fountain. I mean, there's water spots. Now they only spray the mist. So yeah, this was November 2019, and this is a close-up of it. You can see the sharpness of this. It's very sharp, and yeah, this is the HDR image. You can see all the highlights and shading. Okay, this one is with yeah, good photo there. You see Cindy last time. I didn't know Cindy was there. And yeah, there's another shot of it when the water spout goes up. Yeah, this one I think start of month was that. This was in Shah Alam, over the bridge to Bangunan Sultan Abdul Aziz. Yeah, you can take a shot of the masjid at sunrise. So yeah, and here you can really play with light trails. Yeah, again, this was taken at 16 mm. This also a 9 exposure HDR. The base image was a 9 exposure HDR, but the light trail, I took one of the longest exposure from the multiple exposure and blended for the light trail effect. This was February last year. There was a competition I think at the time of the Salumaling in KL. So yeah, this was shot a single exposure, 20 mm, and I didn't have a filter at this time. Just using a single exposure and cover the shadow and highlights, yeah, sunset. You see the starburst at f16. Oh, very sharp. From f8 to f16, you can get that. This was at one of the SONY workshops. So I conducted one workshop at Masjid Sri Sembayan. That was in Labu, very far, 1 hour plus from me. This was taken with and then this is also a 9 exposure. You can see the 19 that's my setup. I had one time lapse and the other one with this camera. Unfortunately, I not had that time to process the time lapse. It's still in my habit. Okay. This was at the launching of the Tour de Langkawi, April 19. This was taken from Menara Felda at the rooftop. There was a special access. It was arranged. I had the privilege to go up and take that shot. Okay, this is actually the base image is exposure 9 here exposure, and I took one of the firework shots, and then I blend for the because if you do a single exposure, you're not gonna get the balance lighting unless your camera has really excellent dynamic range. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this was a trip, April 2019 with Lee and friends. This was at Pantai Pandak Dalam, very challenging area, and we were blessed with such a good sunrise. This was taken at a different site. This is at Marang. This is the breakwater to the Marang area, Marang town. And there was a clear sunrise at morning. This one I used a CPL with the GND stock. It was still very early, so at f16 100 I can get at 15 seconds. This was later. Was a hot and clear day. This was shot now. The CPL is always on the camera. Yeah, this was at Pantai Pandak. Sunrise was so good, and then this video was happy. Most got their what shot they want. This is really a challenging place. Yeah? If you really want to test out your skill on composition, this is a good place. Okay, another shot of it. Long exposure. 10 seconds. This was at Masjid Tengku Nazara, which is at Kuala Ibai, at sunset. This was also during that time. Lee was demonstrating some of the near photo tripods. All right, now let's move to. I've got a lot more local, but I think I'll share my landscape. Okay, start off April 2018. This is when I used the lens, the GM lens. This was in Bromo at this was bulan April April. And at that time, we didn't manage to capture the couple clouds on the plains. This is that's Mount Bator, Bromo, and Semeru at the far back. Then we have the Mero Lawang village on the left. Yeah, the one that's sleeping. This was taken from Penanjakan. It was so cold. um, the guide had to rent us some jackets to put on because we thought it's not going to be that cold. But yeah, we were there from 12 midnight until sunrise. So yeah, imagine coolness there. Those who have been to Bromo, yeah, at Penanjakan, you know how cool it is. This is another shot of it, at 35 mm. You see the Mount Semeru at the back. Okay, this was at the plains, the Savannah Plains, you call it. And this was shot through this small, I don't know, gazebo or shed. Yeah? You can see the kind of starburst that this lands. Some group photo, yeah, that I took. This was a group. Daytime we take the photos and all that, and then at night share our whatever our experiences during that day, and then offer advice, and then I will run through the itinerary for the next day. Yes, right. And in Bromo, yeah, you travel with this Jeep, Toyota Land Cruiser. This was from the hotel. I forgot the hotel. Mara Indah, the name of the hotel. That's the closest hotel to this Jeep. Yeah. Go out to the compound of the hotel, you can take a shot. If you go to Bromo, stay there. Stay at Mara Indah. It's not, I wouldn't give it a 2-star. Maybe like 2-star. Yeah, it's a small hotel, but the view is awesome. Okay, yeah, okay. At the top picture there was trip to one of the waterfalls near Bromo. It's Mada Karipura. Actually, the legend of Gajah Mada. Gajah Mada was seen, and then through the legend, I think he evaporates that, so just evaporates that. So to go to this waterfall, we have to take from our car park. Yeah, this at the bottom right there. Yeah, we have to take the motorbike, 5-minute motorbike ride through a spot. Yeah, and then from that spot we have to walk. I think another half an hour, 45 minutes, to reach the Mr. Chua here. You look at the bottom center. Was carrying his think tank airport, on his back. I think it's like 12 kilos, something like that. So I really admire the guy. His patience and tenacity. Yeah. So yeah, we were walking there, and yeah, it was a beautiful waterfall. I mean, I have not seen such a beautiful. In order to get to the spot where you photograph, you have to walk under the waterfall. So I was on my raincoat. And yeah, I can still manage to take the shot with using the compass. This is the way we walk along yeah, this was a shot. After it was okay. Best to go there in the morning so you can see this streak of lights, yeah, from the sun on the water there. Yeah, because the view is just superb. It's just you cannot really explain. I mean, what you see here, if you see and realize it's even really awe-inspiring. Yeah, and yeah, there's a lot of splash. Mist from the waterfall, so you have to keep on wiping. Thank God I use the DC filters. DC filters, they are all not water. I mean, the water repellent. Yeah? So the water don't stick on the filters. So you walk from under the waterfall to the spot where I was standing there, and you look at a small photo there. That's the end of the waterfall, which is behind, yeah, where I was standing. And that gap you see there at the halfway through the waterfall, there's a black gap. That was where Gajah Mada was, Gajah Mada of Majapahit, was meditating. That's where he was last seen, according to the legend. All right, so yeah, if you haven't been there, go there. It's such a beautiful waterfall. Okay, this is at 35 mm. Excellent, this the moment is just superb. Yeah. And you can see the small photo there is that's the staircase go up and across the bridge. Then you walk under the waterfall. So imagine yourself walking at that waterfall, and if you, okay, during rainy season they close the place because of the they close the place, and we were lucky that during this when we go there it was not raining.
Okay, when is training season?
This time,
now
from,
it's raining season.
From
Means April is a good time, is it?
From December, I went there
Okay.
on December, December until about April, May. After that is their winter time. Because they are summer. So I went there in September. It was dry, very dry, clear skies. Yeah? But not nice because at the savannah there, the grass are all yellow, because there's no water. Okay, this was our Iceland trip. I have with me Sari, green jacket, Ustaz Osman, red, and Sharizam, the one looking to the left, Rahman, long belly there, and Izzuddin. If you can recall, the Dil Wali movie was shot here. Shah Rukh Khan was running on the water. We took that shot. We took some slow-mo shots of each of the participants running there. But I couldn't find the video. My apologies, maybe. We'll keep on looking through my tons of terabytes of images. Yeah, I took about 3+ terabytes, including time lapse in Iceland. Yeah, this was the itinerary. I shared this during KLPF last time, 2019. Yeah. So yeah, we were there from 10th of September until 19th. And it's day 11 with 5 o'clock. I didn't know. The route that we took was Reykjavik. We go down, number 1, number 2, and follow the anti-clockwise. Some they travel the other way. But the thing is, for Iceland, a lot of point of interest in the southern Iceland, right up to Hoffman. Okay, sorry, this is the arrow. Supposed to go with Lee and a few others last 2020 Uber. But yeah, because of COVID. Okay, one of the first stop was Jalan Sports. This waterfall, you can really walk behind it, and you can see the walkway behind the waterfall. This is where Shah Rukh Khan was kneeling and then uh, trying to hold Tanjur's hand behind the waterfall. That one I didn't shoot with 16mm. That one 16mm was too tight. I had to use 5mm Nawa. This was at Vestahan. You see the reflection. Water is just about, I don't know, half an inch, 1 inch. Yeah? So it's, you get this mirror reflection. Of course, you use the CPL and it emphasizes the reflections. this was a sunset. And when we were here, I think at this point, everybody was close together. And when I reached here, I was alone. Everybody was, exploring the other areas. You see, the flatness of the area, and you have this very thin water. You see that reflection. Of course, CPR. If you're a landscape photographer, to me, in my opinion, CPR is the lens that best. If you want one lens, CPR is a good lens.
No, Ismail, I have a question. This is a lake or sea?
Sea.
Sea.
Part of the sea, but it's
Okay.
just, the water. I don't know whether at that time it was low tide. It's always like that. But the water is always, that thin, half an inch, 1 inch. So you have this. You can Google to Vestahan. You always get this kind of image, reflection. This is further towards the end of the peninsula, Softness Peninsula. So it's just it's all black volcanic sand. For the plains. This was when we go there in September. It was late summer. During that year, there's only 7 days of sunshine, 7 days of warm summer. The rest are cold. So there was that year where people wearing thick winter jackets in summer. Temperature at this time it was already gone less than 10. This one I was not walking alone until the end. This is the sea. But the water area too is that you see that misty area too. That was the area. All right. For this shot, I was with Uncle Arman. Both of us. And the rest are in the van. Tak tahan sejuk. I think it was close to 0 at that time. Very cold. Very windy, and I had to push ISO to 3002. And this one, when I processed this, I was using the old user processor. At that time, I didn't use the denoise. I didn't use it's just Photoshop. I need to go back and re-edit using the latest plugins. You can see it started out to the naked eye. It looks like clouds. Even though that the green area, it looks like cloud. When you open up the shutter to about 10 seconds, 15 seconds, and then start to see the colors. You see very faint colors. Unless at that time was KP, I think it was KP3 intensity. This was later when the colors start coming out. Very good. This was my first shot of this shot. The rest was just but go to the venue location. We're not the hardcore type that we chase the auroras. We just you know, travel at our leisure and see if there's any aurora, then we go. If not, then just stick around. Okay. All right. Brings us to this Diamond Beach in Iceland. I'll be sharing the video later on to see the intensity of kind of waves that the North Atlantic waves rushing. And yeah, this was in the morning. I maintained my shutter speed at 1/3 to 1/4 to 1/6. So I adjust my aperture as well as then I use the CPR. So yeah, I will show later on. Okay, yeah, this is another shot of it. So there are plenty of ice blocks, so everybody can have their own compositions there. So yeah, we spread to 6 of us spread along the Diamond Beach. Yeah? You can see it's black sand over there. It's not like our normal yellow sand or white sand beach. It's black sand. Yeah, the small photo, you can see me holding the tripod, ready to pick it up. Whenever an ice block come rushing towards me. I had that what to come with. Still not good enough because I got water inside also. It's like it's slightly below the knee. Yeah? So not that. It would be good if you can use waders. I think my friend Shazam. But yeah, I think this is for you if you want to go to the Diamond Beach. And this will be you need to prepare this. You cannot use your normal hiking boot. Gone. Be freezing cold. And yeah, I was using the lens with the filter there. Another shot of it. The left was time lapse. The right was the GM lens. So yeah, ready to pick up the cameras whenever the big waves comes in. But it is something you haven't been there. If you have the opportunity to go there, I don't know when this pandemic, but yeah, something young, totally different from what you have photographed. So yeah, this is at Diamond Beach. This one is when the sun starts to This was at Yokusalan Glacier Lake. It's just before the ice comes up to Diamond Beach. It started out from here, from the big glacier. Yeah, it will float out to the sea, and then when it hits by the strong waves, it breaks into smaller pieces. Comes back to the beach. That's what we call Diamond Beach ice. Yeah, these are huge. These are big. Yeah. What you see just now is just about 3x2, 3 feet by 2 feet near size. This one is big. This was actually facing north, and what you see there, the green color, though, is like the leftovers of aurora. We woke up late that night. He was tired, so we woke up late. So we rushed from Hoffen to Diamond Beach. By the time we reached there, it's already almost sunrise. Yeah? Sunrise, the sun rises from the back. Yeah? From back to what you see here. The other side, the opposite side. This is facing towards the north. And yeah, this one I had yes. 5 seconds. The use and filters. So I have had that tiny bit of faint aurora there. This was after Hoffen. We traveled to Sedisbudur, which is on the eastern side of Iceland, where the eastern fjords are, and there's one waterfall here, Gufufoss. This was taken at 16 p.m. And this one I goes up short in 35 minutes. This is the town, the city studio. At they have this they call Rainbow Street. In fact, this multiple colors. So it's attraction to the town. It's a very tiny town. It's called fishing village. Further move on, we travel up to this biggest waterfall in Europe, called Dettifoss. This is huge. I will show the video later on. You can see the massiveness of this waterfall. It's even bigger than the waterfall in Switzerland. This is in Rhine Falls. It's bigger than Rhine Falls. Further on, this is the Godafoss, waterfall of the gods. It's right before the sun comes. So yeah, it's so beautiful. There's two sides of the waterfall. If you want to go sunrise, you go on the right side. If you go sunset, you go on the other side. When we went to the other side, when we went for sunset, it was crowded. Sun starts to shine on the I just shared this. It is not taken by with GMS. This is a drone shot just to show you the nice curvature of the waterfalls. Beautiful waterfall. To me, it's the most beautiful waterfall in all of Iceland. We went further up to this place called Vitsakor, and yeah, there were a lot of people there who do some content also. And yeah, this was close to sunset. I had a 30-second and stop. This was closer to sunset and sun's already down. This was yeah, we were not fortunate because this is where we park our vehicle, and the aurora is on the other side. It's not at the physical side; it's on the other side of it. So yeah, unfortunate. Yeah. We have the subject. This thing shot of our van. This is one of the last stops at Kurtupal Falls, and we have the Kurtupal Mountain. Very good place. You have actually double layer. This is one layer, and then the other one is further on the front side. Beautiful. Go down to that area. You have to use I have to use a wider lens because it's too close to the just takes the kind of landscape, the kind of landscape in Iceland. You travel outside of the city, and you have this. The road is very unforgiving. Yeah? There's no emergency lane. You stop. You cannot stop unless there's a dedicated stop. So yeah, the roads are very unforgiving. Yeah. Right after the road, you have this gravel, big gravel, and slow down. This is one of the landmarks in Reykjavik. This was evening, sunset. This is the Alpha concert. Exposition hall convention. So the design is based on the basalt column, not a basalt column. So yeah, this is they use the concept to design the video. The video of it is HDR9 exposure. So yeah, managed to balance out all the dark and light. Not good.
This is a supermarket or what? No, it's not.
This one,
Yeah.
this is a concert hall.
Concept hall, exhibition hall lah. Is it?
Concert.
Okay. A concert. I see.
Concert like kita punya apa? Philharmonic. Right. We have this. Yeah, this is a streetscape in Iceland. Some of the roads are pedestrianized, some of the roads, but yeah, it's more for pedestrian and help and mobility. This was our last day. Iceland. Okay, yeah, some of the shots with the gang. We have at the top there, Skoga Falls. After shooting there, we just with the icebergs, and then yeah, we're taking the shots from the Falls there. Sheki was on, using his waders, so he managed to, kneel down, take a really good low shots. You have to see it. Okay. And then a drone shot at the Solheim Sandor, the EC3 big wreck. Most of the time, if we don't cook, we eat. And they do have very nice, especially in the town called Husavik. Very nice. Yeah, we had dinner there. Everybody was wearing the blue t-shirt. Okay. And yeah, this was at Series Blue, very nice, cozy apartment. Bottom left, that was at the Black Sand Beach in South Iceland. You can see the basalt column there on the right side. And the bottom was before we start off, debrief the team. And yeah, we had this map which I will show later on inside the map. It's a good map because about 30 euro. And yeah, if you're going to Iceland, it's worth getting this map. It shows you every single place. Be it the normal road or the off-road. In Iceland, if you want to go off-road, you have to rent four-wheel drive. You cannot drive your normal van to off-road. All the GPS, they will.
Do we need the international license to rent a car? No, as well, or just a Malaysia license?
I think Malaysia license.
Just Malaysia license.
Malaysia license. Bottom there, we are checking out at from Often. He was wearing the
okay. No, Ismail, here I have a questions from Christina. He's asked, he says need to apply special permit to fly drone there.
Fly drone? No.
Drone, no need.
I didn't. But the thing is, not every place you can fly drone.
I see.
In Gullfoss, they put a no drone sign. In Kirkjufell also, that's why I don't have a drone. In Gullfoss, I curi drone. Once I fly, somebody said, no, you cannot fly drone here. I took it down.
Oh, I see.
Not. I mean, Jokusalan also you cannot fly drone, but people do it anyway. There's another glacier lagoon next to Jokusalan, which you can fly. Yeah, you can see my bottom page there. Those are the basalt column. along the beach. Size of it, just so tiny with the big box.
And
Okay.
Ko also asking, is the aeroplane actually crash slide?
Sorry?
Mr. Ko asking, is this
Yeah.
actual crash?
Yes. There's an actual plane. You see in the center there is an actual plane, DC-3, US Army plane that crash landed there. So,
Many years ago, is it?
Many years ago, I think 70s. And the thing is, last time you can drive your car there. Those days. So people, take things from the plane, so you can see that most of the parts is already gone.
Oh.
So now you have to park your car, walk 3.5 kilometers one way. Make sure. You can see the open plane there. Okay? You see that the tiny hill at the back there. You have to walk towards that side. Okay. Or you can cycle there. Now they have I think you rent a cycle, with big tire bicycle. Right to the this place. Okay, this was in London morning. Okay, not that. Tower Bridge.
London Bridge.
Tower Bridge. This is Tower Bridge. People always say this is London Bridge. No, it's Tower Bridge. London Bridge is not nice bridge. I didn't have a photo of it, but yeah. This is the Millennium Bridge. It's doing some noise.
Oh.
This one is London. When we go to Iceland, we stop over in London, and when we go back, we come back from Paris. We had two areas now. This was shot at the Louvre and Louvre. This was an HDR night exposure. There's a moon at the back. With HDR 9 exposure, you can see the interior of it. You can see the light, the chandelier inside, and everything is not overexposed. Everything is balanced. Another shot of it. I didn't use any filters. This is HDR 9 exposures. I think 9 different exposures to blend them for this image. All right. This one is not actually a photo trigger. This one is like my office trigger. I just want to share the kind of, when you do cityscape, you can also do shoot. This was shot from, I forgot, Meda building. And this was shot through the glass. So I have to really put the lens close to the glass, and take the shot and help. No tripod. You didn't allow tripod. So yeah, this is a shot of it. And the lens is sharp. Lens is sharp. And
can use the suction cup.
Actually, they have this what they call lens skirt, where you stick the skirt on the glass, and then you put the lens to it, so it cuts out the reflection.
Yeah, I mean they're not allowed to bring tripod, then we bring the suction cup, then chop out the glass there, kind of.
Yeah, if you have that the lens skirt, yeah, you can use it. But no tripod. You have to handle.
Okay.
And have your camera and lens. This is closer to sunset. Again, the dynamic range really cover. Yeah, you made that 30. This was November. Okay, this was the last trip. And normally when I travel or landscape, my lens, the two lenses that I carry is the 1635 and the 70-104. This is good enough for me. So I travel quite like whenever I go for okay. Now this was at in September, so it was cold. It's winter down there, lah, September, late winter, and now began to get this so-called covered clouds. You can see the lights underneath. My time lapse is still not processed. Yeah, we have those. Those are the lights of the jeeps going from Chamorro Lawang as well as from Malang. The one that goes further up there is from the town of Malang. They drive the jeeps under there. You cannot see anything. You just see your road because there's no road markers. There's no, so it's very dangerous. But yeah, I think they do that every day. So yeah, it's quite they're used to it. You can see on the behind there, Mount Semeru, it was on fire because according to the locals, the people who climb the mountain, toss out the secret and so on, or they go somewhere, and then the hill caught fire. So we managed to capture that. It was dry at that time. Winter is very dry. This is from Panajakan. You see the covered layers of those are clouds. If you go under there, you cannot see anything. You have to climb up a bit to the Bromo crater. Then better seen from up here, from Panajakan. Again, this was the 16th at the widest. And yeah, all the photos are taken at 4:3. But this one I cannot crop. If I crop for 69, I use some of the so yeah, it's plenty of areas, plenty of. This is from Pandajakan Perahu. I think it's a new observation area. Not as crowded as the old Pandajakan. Okay. Milky Way in Bromo is doing clear nights. You can see the greenish color on the lower right there. That's actually the city of Malang. Yeah, this was taken using the EMS at 16 mm. It's just I see. One thing good about it because it's 2.8. Also not enough lights to read the sensor. Another shot of it. It's not light painting. It's just recovering the shadows from single exposure photo. Lots of stars. Yeah, I was just trying around some compositions. Very cool. Very cool. Easily less than 10. Another shot. This one was just I pick up my artist process this. This is using the latest my latest workflow. So yeah, we just came up quite. These are our guides video. And yeah, in the cold night, we prepare some hot coffee bars. Very nice. This was at the foothill of Mount. You see a couple clouds there. This was in the morning. This was a thing. Yeah. I use this lens. I use A9 for this. Yeah. Take a shot of this finger husband. This is actually staged. And you pay the guy, and then the guy will say, "Okay, you do some action." So yeah, these are some of the actions that this finger husband showed us. Another shot of it. Inside there was me and the co-host, which is Ismail. He's a famous photographer from Kuala. You want to learn landscape, go and learn from me. This is the plains. If you go there in April, all will be green. Very nice, beautiful green. Before in September, it'll be like this one, dry. September is a dry season. That's our the participants for this. Okay. One thing I like about this lens, like I told you just now, I can use the normal 100 mm. For this one, I can use this lens and then can manage to capture the nice silky smooth shot. Very near to where I was staying. This is further. This is about 5 hours ride, yeah, from Bromo to Lumajang. And then, when we go back from Lumajang to Surabaya, it's over 6 hours, 6 hours plus. See the short photo, the tiny photo there underneath. Those were the participants. Yeah. Everybody, you know, takes their own shot, and I will guide them. I just have to show this drone shot. And this is Tempat Seru. Part from Mada Karipura. This is also very beautiful. You can see the waterfall. They are all coming up from the ground. Only one, you see the one on the top right there. There's a brownish color there. That's a river.
Okay.
That's only one river there. The rest of water coming from beautiful, beautiful. I didn't have the courage to go down, but I think three of our team went down to get this. I didn't have any shot. Beautiful one. This is from the side, yeah. So yeah. This is really what I can. The water coming up from the ground, you can see it.
Oh.
Beautiful. Okay, this one, before we get to the one that I shot just now, the cloud was cloud covered. So when we go outside, today no luck, not a cloud. But yeah, soon the cloud dissipates. You see the view. Really beautiful. Okay, this is the last stop before we go back. This was at Kapas Biru waterfall. We have to like going down to the waterfall. It was like going down from the slope, and this was the steepest one. When you see this, that guy, Muhammad, there was scaling down the steps. It was almost a vertical step. No friction, no rubber, nothing. It's a slippery metal, step, round leather. So everybody was carrying.
Estimate how many steps?
Oh, this one not. This one only short step.
Okay.
This one is about, I think, 20-25 feet. And then the rest was just like this. You see that the guy with the beard there. Yeah. It's going down on a slope like that. Yeah. And it took us going down. I think it was 1 hour. 1 hour going down, and 45 minutes going down and 1 hour going up. Going back up, same route. So very tiring. But again, like I said, gear wise, when I go down here, I just bring that one lens, GM lens, that's it, and the filters. So not too heavy, not too taxing. Of course, my friend Mr. Chua still brought his think tank airport back. I really respect him. This is the view. It's just superb. Excellent. You have to go lah. If never been there, yeah, at least once I go. But you have to be fit now. I'm not saying that I'm that fit, but yeah. Survive. Everybody survived. So yeah, I was glad. I was thankful. So, but the view is just superb.
You have a tour guide, or do you just walk yourself?
Sorry?
You have a tour guide, or you just walk yourself?
Yeah, Tokyo was our guide.
Yeah, see.
Yeah. It's another view of it. Yeah. It's a guide plus a porter. We also, I think, hire 1 or 2 porters. Who's yang tak larat bawah. I also hire. Well, we have the lens on my neck, the lens. It's just beautiful. A lot of composition. This will actually crop on my phone. So yeah. Okay. It goes the presentation. If you want Q&A first, or I want to show you the video first.
I think let's see the video. But thank you very much. That was quite an amazing set of photos that you showed us.
Okay.
And I noticed that you not only like landscapes, you like architecture as well. Everywhere you went, you took quite a number of architectural shots as well.
Yes.
Oh, itu New Zealand punya tak tunjuk kan?
New Zealand, I tak pakai GM lens. I belum pakai GM lens. So this one I concentrate on GM lens saja. Maybe I will do a sharing on my New Zealand trip next time lah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Hold on. Let me just share the video. Okay.
Mister on air now.
One was 69. Yes, here we go. This is the map that I was talking about. Curi fly there. No. Somebody said, no, you cannot fly from here. Climax. This is the biggest problem. Boleh.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let me share back my screen. All right. Yeah, you can take a snapshot of that's my website. I also have Facebook, Instagram, yeah, Twitter. So yeah, thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah.
Yes. Questions? Yeah, like I said, me and a few others, we have planned to go last year, but it did not materialize.
Yeah, Iceland exactly is my bucket list. But don't know when I can go lah.
After MCO lah.
Huh?
After MCO.
But June, you have many places to go lah. After
Yeah lah.
MCO, so many places.
Hey, time running short already. I must go lah, Bonnie.
So many places, oh. Which one first, huh? Chowkit first lah.
Iceland, you go, depends on what you want lah, Iceland. If you want the chance to shoot the aurora, then you go September, October, or you go March, April. Yeah. During winter, yes, you can, but it'll be very cold and you hardly have any sunlight. Be 2-3 hours of sun. Okay. If you go in summer, if you want to shoot landscape, beautiful. You have like 21 hours, 22 hours of sunshine. But you don't have the aurora. So
what was the temperature like when you were there? No, it's not
cold. It was cold. When I was at Westerhorn, it was close to zero. Very cold. Me and Uncle Arman, Uncle Arman was like shivering already. I was like afraid. I said, but yeah, it was very cold. Let me just. So yeah, it was cold. It was cold. And then generally the temperature hardly reached 20, maybe dalam 10 to 15 every day. Very cold.
Okay, now before the Q&A sessions, let's we take a group photo with Ismail. So everyone, please turn on your camera, yeah.
Later on, Ustaz or Syekh Hizam, or Pak Arman, you want to share anything? Any thoughts, any sharing?
Yeah, all your group member can share to us.